So I haven't
like
used.
Dexter. It's like Dexter.
Yeah, I have ran over so many toes and it just freaks me out. Don't get me wrong. I never got them all, but I did my best
You gotta
effort
try your best though
to get as many toes as I could before I started up that mower. But a toad wasn't as painful as if I chopped up a baby bunny.
That would be terrible.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah.
But
I did have some wildlife encounters in Ithaca.
Really?
So here's what I almost ran. I did really well, I think, because I had a passenger and I saw the possum, or not the possum. The possum was later. There was a raccoon, and I think I straddled the car directly over the raccoon. So I didn't hit him
like
because
a
we didn't hear a
direct
thud.
shot.
We both braced. My passenger and I, we both held hands. We're like, we didn't hear a thud. We didn't hear a thud. And like we're looking around the back. I'm like, we didn't hear a thud. I'm literally holding hands with this stranger passenger. Like we missed it. We did it. We're holding hands. It was so funny. And I went back. I go. You know what? I go. We sat in her driver. Like, she's like, I'm gonna say some words when I go. And I go, I'm gonna go back and pray over it if it's dead. And I went back and it wasn't there. So I think we did it.
You did it.
I think we did it. I saw a possum and a deer.
And a deer.
So excuse me.
That's okay.
Can't say that.
Yeah.
So I'm going down. You know how you see the eyes when you're driving? So
yeah. You see those eyes. Yeah.
You don't know what it is, right? Because they all look the same, unless it's a deer, because it's like, it's like way up here.
Yeah.
But anything low to the ground, you don't know what it is.
You know it's a critter, but you're not sure.
Right. I'm like, it looks a little bigger than a cat. I got up there. It was a bear, Cindy. It was a baby bear. Yeah.
Where did you see a baby bear?
This was in Ithaca, in the hills up there.
Yeah.
A baby bear. Mama bear was like right there.
I know.
So I pulled over. At first, I'm like, oh my God, it's a bear. And then I'm like, oh my God, I got to get out of here. So
what about you were almost like the cupcake.
Oh my God! Yes, I was almost the cupcake. I was almost the 24 cupcakes. I was almost those 24 cupcakes in the car.
You were.
Oh my God!
You were.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was a bear. Like
I
thought it was a cat. I thought it was gonna see like a cat or maybe like a fox.
Yeah.
But it was a freaking baby bear.
I have never seen a bear in the wild.
Oh, I think that was my first.
Yeah.
That was my first bear.
I know we had a bear in Greece, and we had one at Genesee Park here. Remember when that bear was in the tree and everybody had a fit because they shot it with the tranquilizer gun, and it died when it fell out of the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, they were so upset.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah. But honestly, I don't think we need to have bears No, I don't want one in my yard.
In Ithaca, there's a lot of forest, though. So
yeah,
right. I was way up in the hills. Like they deserve, like where I was, the bears deserve to be there.
Yeah, they should be there. You should.
Yeah, like I shouldn't be there.
Yeah, that's different.
And honestly, most of the time I was in Ithaca, I felt like I shouldn't be there.
You shouldn't be there.
Well. Yeah, but I wanted that Ivy League money, Cindy. That's what kept me going, so
yeah. So did you drive a lot of the parents?
Oh yeah.
Because they're all in town.
Oh, everyone's so proud, Cindy. They're so proud, and a lot of them were very nice, but a lot of them were, just like the kids too.
Yeah.
Kind of clueless, kind of. How did you get this far in life?
I know, it's so crazy.
I don't know. It was an experience. I'll be glad to go up there and take their money a couple times a year.
Yeah.
So
there
was 15,000 extra people in that little town.
Oh, I'm sure
that weekend. So it was a big deal.
Yeah. I got a quick a story. Just a friend of mine who was driving. Her mother took I think it was a Lyft, and she sent the picture of the driver, like the screenshot, to my friend, and said, I'm being driven around by a 90-year-old woman. Okay? Well, in the picture, this woman looked 100. I was like, are you kidding? This poor woman is a Lyft driver. She's so old, she shouldn't be driving. So
she shouldn't even been driving herself.
No, it was sad that at that age she's out there hustling. You know what I mean? So if that wasn't bad,
the hustle's got to end at some point.
I know. I know, our poor elderly just can't afford to live. So all of a sudden then another picture comes to me from my friend's mom. And it was a Depends diaper on the back seat floor, rolled up like it was dirty. So she changed her Depends and she put it on the back seat floor. And she was still picking up passengers, and I felt so bad though. But her rating was like a 4 or 5. I'm like, oh my God, how low can you go?
She'll be done soon. That's
I know. So then I was like...
To be fair, I've considered wearing Depends when I was driving, since I have to pee pretty much. I think that's one of the hardest parts of being an Uber driver, is holding your pee for long periods of time.
Yeah.
I think there's not that many places to stop up here, so I've considered wearing Depends. But I can't do that. I can't do that, so. I feel bad for her, though.
Speaking of Binghamton, though, I am waiting for you to move into your new house.
We all are.
Yeah, and I'm excited because I'm going to use your pool.
Yeah,
and I'm
going to in working order.
Yep, so. And I'm going to be spending the night, and that'll be great because we could do a show together at your house.
Yeah, we can.
But also,
we're going to get on some rafts and float around.
Yep, and there's also a couple really big open mics in your town, by the way.
Oh, good. Yeah, there's a good scene up around here.
Yeah, so we'll a lot of people from Rochester go up there just for these open mics.
Yeah, oh, really? I didn't know.
Yes.
Well, you can add that. Whoa, a comedian who's performed in Rochester and Binghamton, New York.
Yeah, there we go. Arena. So I thought we'd have a good time. We'll go to a couple open mics. We'll swim. We'll do a show.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring Lorraine with you when you
come. Oh yeah, Lorraine. She's she's been with me anyway. Last week she came on last week.
Shout out to Lorraine. Oh, she was on the show?
Yep, Shaking Up Rochester Tuesdays from 6 to 8. That's where me and Amy started. Yeah. Last week I co-host with Jane Ives, another comedian, and then Lorraine was over, and she told her story about her cat. So I know you haven't listened yet, but it's actually a pretty funny story about her missing cat.
Oh, she's always got a missing cat. Yeah. So I can't wait to hear the news.
Yeah, so
every summer a cat goes missing.
Right. So if you're listening to us live right now, you can check us out on Facebook. We're a couple of instigators. We are on Rochester Free Radio if you're listening to us on a podcast from 5 to 6. You can go to rochesterfreeradio.com, click on the Patron app. Button, right? And you can donate to the radio station. Yep. Yeah. So there's our plug and our rundown, and also if you go back,
we're on every podcast platform
everything that you can get, right? So if you haven't listened to last week's episode, I dropped it on Monday. Go ahead, take a listen. Our old co-host will tell you the story about her missing cat, and it's actually a pretty funny one. And I chat with a little local comedian. So there's our rundown with all of our social media and when our show is on.
How are your open mics going in Rochester?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so we'll go over that quickly. So I'm in class. Today I had a class tonight, and I did my rundown of my top 5 minutes. And I'm performing next Thursday night, which is the end of our class, and we do a big show with all the students.
The class is over already.
Yeah, the class is already over. So I'll be doing that Thursday night, and then...
Are you going to have a graduation that we have to come to?
Yeah, that's my graduation.
Are you having like a party and do I have to drive for it?
No, I think we're good. No. Yeah.
Is there a big graduation party we should plan?
No, I think we're good.
For your Ivy League.
Yeah, my Ivy League.
Comedy graduation.
Right. But yeah, so I threw in a couple. I wrote a quick another joke, a real quick one. I'll do it. We got time. You want to hear my latest? Because
I want to hear. Let's hear it. Let's try it out.
So when you were a kid, your parents or your mom or dad would take you to work. Take your child to work day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, for me, that had a whole new meaning because my father owned a strip club. So my dad did take me to work. Which wasn't that mortifying that he took me to work to the strip club, But what was mortifying, Amy, was that my grandfather was in the front row. And I said, Dad, is that Grandpa in the front row? He said, yes, it is. And that son of a bitch cost me a fortune. He's here every day. So when we buried my grandfather, you dig the hole.
Yeah.
We're all around the grave.
6 feet.
I'm going way longer than my joke because I'm going to tell you the story. So we buried, he was there. They dug the hole. It was the middle of winter. Amy, it was below zero. Okay, we just wanted to get out of there. My grandpa lived a long, long life. He was in his 90s, you know what I mean? At this point, we're all grown up. And my brother hands us all a bunch of singles. And instead of flowers or dirt, we start throwing the singles into the hole.
Into the ground.
Right. Yeah. You know what it was for? For the strippers in heaven.
The strippers
for
in heaven.
Grandpa. For the strippers in heaven. Make it rain.
Really sweet. Yeah, make it rain. Make it rain in heaven.
This was the kind of family we had, Amy.
I see why you turned out the way you did now. It does make sense. Honestly, as time goes on, it makes a lot more sense.
It's starting to make a lot of sense, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're piecing it all together, So it's kind of like on Handmaids where they show the backstory.
Yes.
Like how they go back and they show like what screwed everybody up. Yeah, that's kind of like you.
And the episode. Let me turn off my Godfather music now. I know it's unfortunate you can't hear the sound effects, but that's all right.
It's funny. It's a good surprise when I listen.
Yeah. So we still got a few more minutes. Listen though, Handmaid's Tale. So are you caught up?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So tonight they drop one, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers. But boy, oh boy, is it great!
Oh my gosh.
And I'll tell you what. The more I watch it,
they really keep you on your damn toes. But hey, you know what? Sherry and I do have a good takeaway from the this one, and it's not a spoiler, so it'll be okay. At the end of the episode 2 weeks ago, where she goes, "We've been sent good weather. We've been sent good weather," when she kind of cracked.
Oh yeah.
At the end,
right?
At the end, when June kind of cracks,
and
she goes into full handmaid mode because she can't take it anymore.
Right.
We've been sent good weather. We've been sent good weather. When Sherry and I start arguing now, if there's an issue, I don't want to argue with her anymore. I go, we've been sent good weather. We've been sent good weather. To kind of diffuse the argument. It works out. You should try it with Dan. It works really good.
I know. Unfortunately, we never argue. Like, that's just an issue with us. Like, we never argue. And I know people are like, oh, you're crazy. Everybody argues. Da-da-da-da-da. But sometimes I watch these TV shows and just other things with, like, regular couples arguing, and I'm thinking, like, why can't I be like that? Like, I just,
That's why you like those shows, because you need the drama, but you don't
know it. Like these I'm just like, it's just there's nothing.
You know what? You are very easygoing. You never get upset over anything. You really don't.
And it's just like, I mean, I get in bad moods. I do get pissy. And I do fight with everybody at work. Like me and Tracy, all we do is scream and yell at each other. It's horrible. And, I'm doing a little better because a lot has to do with my blood sugar. Like when my blood sugar is really high, I am horrific to be around. Like it just mentally messes with my head.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's the new safe word for arguments. We've been sent good weather.
That's good. We've
been sent good weather.
Yeah, I like that. All right, listen, let's take a quick break. And when we come back, we are so getting into the news because what a perfect day.
Yeah, blessed be.
Yeah, blessed be. All right, we'll be right back. All right, and welcome back to a couple of Investigator Amy. I got to say real quick. Amy is doing the show from her friend's house, and she is in like this old school. She's laying on this old school bed because there's a ton of people there, so she had to go hide in the bedroom.
My friend Mandy. My Uber bitches. My Uber bitches.
Yeah. So that was like when I was hiding in the bedroom when I had all those people over. It
looks like The Exorcist.
Yeah. But she's in this bed and she has this cross over her head. Over the bed.
You feel like I burst into flames or something.
It's like it is like the movie The Exorcist. Okay? Amy is in this old bed.
I grew up with the cross in my room above the bed.
Yeah. And then that headboard.
I had a pink room just like this with the cross above.
Well, that headboard is very antique.
Jesus and I are in good terms. We're cool. Mm-hmm. Like Jesus and I are cool. Yeah. Like I just don't go to talk to him that much. That's all. We're cool. We're cool.
Right. But you totally.
You know how it's like that friend you don't really stay in touch with like that much, but like it's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm
You know,
totally
sometimes-
screenshotting this because it's too much. All right, screenshot.
You know how like you have like that friend like you don't stay in touch that much, but you're still cool.
Yeah.
That's me and G's. That's me
Yeah.
and the G's.
Yeah.
Me and
All right.
G's. We're
All
cool.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I
do you
mean,
think the G's? Do you think the G's is